Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sadaf Naseem and I am maths teacher of level 5. Well, my dear student, this is my 6th lesson about a new unit, that is unit number 2. Well, my dear student, in previous lesson we have learned about unit number 1, that is numbers and arithmetic operation, in which we have learned addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of the number, and as well as board mass. So today's our new unit is unit number 2, that is HCF and LCM. So let's see what is HCF and what is LCM. HCF stand for highest common factor and LCM stand for least common multiple. So today's you have to learn about the LCM because LCM is included in your midterm course. Let's see. L stand for least means smallest, C common means same, and M means multiple. So let's see what is multiple. Multiple means the product of two whole numbers is defined as the multiple of the numbers. So for example, 2 multiplied with 4 is equal to 8. 8 is a multiple of 2 and 4. It means the product of the number is called multiple. You can say the end of the tables are called the multiples. Is that clear? So let's move to the next. Well, my dear student, as you know, your topic is related to LCM. So you have to learn what is LCM, what is the method of LCM. Look at the screen. That is, there are two methods of finding LCM. How many methods? Two methods. You are able to find the LCM by two methods. The first method is called what? Prime factorization method. The second method is called division method. So you can find the LCM by prime factorization method and division method. So let's start. The very first method of your finding the LCM, I'm going to divide these topic in steps. So first see prime factorization method. So I'm going to divide prime factorization method in steps. When you follow the steps, your answer will be totally correct. So let's start the steps. That is the step number 1. Well, my dear student, take separate LCM of the numbers. Step number 2, write prime factors of the numbers. Then step number 3, separate common factors by making pairs. Step number 4, put the formula. Don't forget the formula. The formula is common factor multiply with non-common factor. At the end, step number 5, you will get LCM, right? So I'm going to apply all these steps in our question. Exercise 2.2, which is present in your book, page number 36. And very first question of your exercise, that is question number 1. Find LCM by prime factorization method. The very first method of your finding the LCM. So let's start the very first part of your question, that the numbers are 35, 45, 91, right? And now I'm going to apply my steps in our question. Look at the very first step, that is take separate LCM of the numbers. So the step number 1 is separate LCM. 35, 49, 91. 5 7 times 35, 7 ones are 7. These numbers are called prime numbers. When you get 1, you have to stop the LCM. So next is 49, 7 sevens are 49, 7 ones are 7. 7 and 7 are prime numbers. 91. 7 13 times 91. 13 1 times 13. 7 and 13 are prime numbers, and at the end you will get the 1. So this is called step number 1, prime factorization. So Step number 2 is going to be followed now. Prime factor of 35. Write the factors of the number, prime factors of the number. So the very first number is 35, prime factor of 35, prime factor of 49, prime factor of 91. So let's see 35, 5, 7 and 1. Look at the slide. 5, 7 and 1. The next is prime factor of 49. The prime factor of 49 is 7, 7 and 1 as it is. So the next one is prime factor of 91 is 7, 13 and 1. Put the sign of multiplication. Then step number 3, you have to know the common and non-common. So in red form and blue form these numbers are common. I am going to write just one time because it may make the pair. Common factors are 7 and 1. Non-common factors are, the rest of the numbers are called non-common factor. 5, this one 7 and this one 13 are called non-common factor. Step number 4, LCM. You have to put the formula common factor multiply with non-common factor. So I'm going to apply the formula over here. LCM equal to 7 multiply 1, right? Multiply common factor with non-common factor. 5, 7 and 13. 7 1 times 7. 5 7 times 35. 13 as it is. This multiplication sign is related to the formula. 7 multiply 13, 5, 35 multiply with 13, you will get 455. And when you multiply 455 with 7, you will get 3185. This is called your LCM. So at the end, in the step of 5, that you have 3185 is your answer, which is your LCM. Now move to the homework side. Time to do the homework. What you have to do, you have to read your page very neatly, draw margin line, write the date, homework, and very top of your line write down exercise 2.2, page number 36. Do question number 1, part number 1, 2 is done, 3 and 4 in CW copy neatly from page number 36. And also learn the tables of 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, student? Now time to say goodbye. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.